Michael Chandler knocked the hell out of Tony Ferguson last Saturday. I mean, holy shit. Did you guys see that punt, that kick straight down the middle? It was similarly as when Anderson Silva kicked the Vitor Belfort's head into the universe. Great KO, great fight, but holy shit, you don't want to see Tony Ferguson go down like that. Tony Ferguson was a sacrificial lamb who lost Dana White's privilege. And this fight, I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened there, right? So let's go over like what happened in this fight and what's gonna happen next. Is Michael Chandler the new prize fighter for the UFC, or is it over for Tony Ferguson? First of all, Tony Ferguson, I really hope he doesn't retire, because in the first round he looked really good. He got some solid punches in, even though off his back, he was like the old Tony Ferguson, just slicing the elbows and cutting Michael Chandler's cheek really up. Tony Ferguson looked good in the first round. I think that Michael Chandler was just way too explosive and is way too in his prime to fight Tony Ferguson. So Tony Ferguson should have gotten some easy matchup, because look at the fighters he faced in his last fights. His first loss was to Charles Oliveira on a short-term notice. That's a champ, and he's been dominant as hell, right? Oh, sorry. Even before that was Justin Gaethje. Then we have Justin Gaethje just demolished Tony Ferguson. Then we have Charles Oliveira, Bernal Dariush. Those are contenders and champions. And then Tony Ferguson makes a comeback and he's gonna go against Michael Chandler, who also has been a contender and is also top 3, top 4 guys in the UFC right now. I think the UFC made a huge mistake, and I think they should put Tony Ferguson against someone who could be like a prep fight, something that could boost his confidence. They did it with Donald Cerrone. Why can't they do it with Tony Ferguson? That's my only question, because Tony Ferguson needed some confidence fight, like that just boost the confidence back up and then put him against Michael Chandler. However, Michael Chandler, on the other hand, he proved that he's in the UFC for the good time and not for the long time. And holy shit, Michael Chandler, and mark my words, is the new prize fighter for the UFC. And I don't want to see Michael Chandler to fight for the title. Fuck that. I want to see him fight amazing guys. I want to see him fight prize fighters. I want to see him fight. So after Michael Chandler knocked out Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler called out so many guys like, hey, we can do it with Justin Gaethje again. We can do it with Charles Oliveira. We can do it with Conor McGregor. But hear me out. Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler was a great fight. But I don't think, let's wait with it. Let's fight to do down the line, not straight up, because people still have it in the memory. We need to prep people for that. However, there is someone who is still top ranked, solid, great fighter, and Michael Chandler hasn't fought him. Dustin freaking Poirier. Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler could be a banger, a great fight, because both like stand-up, both are great fighters, holy shit. Or Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor. That's a crazy fight. That's a prize fight, because who's gonna fight Conor McGregor? It's either Diaz versus McGregor. I don't think they will make Dustin Poirier versus McGregor. So it's either the third fight between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor, or it's Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler, holy shit, Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor would break the pay-per-views. Or Michael Chandler versus Nate Diaz. Because Michael Chandler is an explosive fighter, and we never seen Nate Diaz being knocked out. So Nate Diaz has a chin to take the punch. So this is the question, what if Michael Chandler just throws heavy bombs on Nate Diaz and he just eats them, and then Michael Chandler gasses out, Nate Diaz starts pushing back, like in the first fight versus McGregor, and holy shit, that could be a great fight. So I believe that Michael Chandler is in such a great position. I really hope that the UFC will not mess this up, because people want to see Michael Chandler fight. People want to see him fight someone with a huge name. I don't want any rematches. I don't want to see him fight for the title. I don't want to see him fight Gaethje again yet. I want to see him fight either Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, or Nate Diaz? Or holy shit, make it 170 versus Jorge Masvidal. That could be also a good fight. So what do you guys think? Is it over for Tony Ferguson? Should he get some prep fight before he retires, or should he get some easy fight? Or will the UFC basically just use him so they can basically make a gatekeeper out of him, so everybody will, get into top 5, top 10 through Tony Ferguson, all the young, hungry guys? Do you think Tony will retire, or do you think he will stay around? And what do you think about Michael Chandler? Who is he gonna fight next? Is it going to be Mcgregor, Poirier, Diaz, Gaethje, Chandler? Who? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you.